Do you guys remember when you couldn't go into the shop and buy a PS5, when it was impossible to get a hold of the new Jordans that were released, and when NFTs were selling for over 90 million US dollars? Bro, that is actually still mental. And we even had Logan Paul spending $5 million on a freaking Pokemon card or something, like a trading card. The pandemic was a crazy time, to put it lightly. But one thing I remember is not being able to buy a PS5 or the new Jordans or even a Nike Tech without going through one of these annoying resellers. During the pandemic, resellers became some of the most hated people in the country.
There will be people out there paying more than what they should do for these products.
Yeah, I wouldn't class not having a PS5 as suffering. There's people out there that want to do a little bit more outside the 9 to 5. It's not that hard to get a console.
They were absolutely raking it in due to the supply issues caused by the pandemic. Basic supply and demand. But if you take a look at resellers now, you'll see a lot of them talking about reselling, shoe reselling, or console reselling, to be more specific, being completely dead now. And like me, I'm sure the rest of you guys are wondering, how on earth did this happen when it was booming at one point? When every single Jordan released was selling for over retail price? When having a PlayStation 5 was like having gold at one point? Well, we're going to break it down right here in this video. So if you guys could give the video a like, it'd be very much appreciated. Let's get that out of the way. So when COVID-19 hit and everywhere was shut and people couldn't go outside, people were more addicted to social media because there was nothing else to do. So people were getting what they thought was free money at the time. Now, obviously, the country is paying that back. All of us are paying that back. The elderly are going to have to freeze because we have to pay that back. Yep, I'm not joking. So because people were bored and had nothing to do on social media, all you were seeing was new Jordans being released, hype being built up around it. Everybody had to have these shoes. And on top of that, in late 2022, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox, whatever it's called, were released. So all of those factors mixed together with the fact that there was limited supply of nearly everything because of the pandemic opened up a perfect gap in the market for resellers. Simply a product of capitalism. And because shops were closed, the only way to buy things was online. And you had people selling access to their groups, access to their bots, to make sure that nobody else could buy these things, you know, if they just wanted to buy it. They were all being snapped up by the resellers, and this problem got so out of control that because driving tests in the UK were paused momentarily and there was a huge backlog, to this day, it is not possible to get a driving test within like a couple of months by going through the official channels. To this day, I think the government are doing something to try and rectify this, but you need to go through a reseller to get a driving test. It's that bad. We're still seeing the effects of it to this day. And I remember when I wanted a PS5 and I was so annoyed because of how hard it was to get one. But luckily, my friend, my brother, Mars, he doesn't do it anymore, but he used to run a reselling business called LA Crepes. He got into it and he gave me all the insight. He was in group chats with a lot of these other big resellers that were kind of bait on social media. And when he explained it to me, it's kind of like when Ardads was here and he explained how the watch market works. You know, they're all in group chats. You pay to get in a group chat and you lot are just trading. You guys have your own ways of getting things. I remember when I wanted a PS5 for Christmas, I went to him and we went to Selfridges, and I actually did vlog this.
Mars, what? Did Mars just plug me with a P4 and a fucking controller, bro? No lines, bro.
He had an inside, well, not really an insider. He knew a girl who worked at Selfridges and she was his link for PS5s.
He got us one worker pattern. She just went to the back, took out the ting,
You already know.
and then bought it out for man. So shout it. What's it? He don't just do crepes. Yeah, he does clothes.
And P4, P5
He does
now.
P5s.
It just had me thinking, it is literally impossible for anyone to get a PS5 from Selfridges, bro. Because the employees are just, you know, taking it for themselves or, you know, selling it to their friends and they're going to resell it. And the cutoff point for me was when there was a Nike Tech that I really wanted. You know, back then, man was a Nike Tech warrior, yeah? I had to go to this reseller from the ends called Alicia Kicks. If you're from Northwest, you may remember Alicia Kicks. She was kind of legendary. She even got mentioned in Big Trace's song.
She's with her life is lit. I ride a shift, the link, Alicia Kicks. Full straps, link the set and vibes a bit. In Northwest 10.
Come on, Northwest 10, stand up. But that's when I thought, yo, this is getting out of control. This needs to stop, man. Then even here, you got Logan Paul buying a $5.3 million Pokemon card. Like a freaking Pokemon card, bro. What is this? Things were way overinflated. Hey guys, I'm so sorry to interrupt the video, but if you could like the video, I'd appreciate it so much. God bless you regardless of your choice. And obviously Nike didn't have a problem with it because when they're doing collabs with rappers like Travis Scott, they want it to be scarce so it builds up more hype. Because it's not like releasing a shoe for Lionel Messi or releasing a shoe with Ronaldo where you know millions of people are going to want to buy it. Rappers have cultural influence. Rappers wear chains that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars because you can't. Rappers buy nice cars because you can't. Maybe you can, but you get what I'm saying. So it only makes sense for a shoe that a rapper is wearing and a rapper is endorsing to be something that the majority of people can't have, because that gets people talking about it, that gets people wanting it. And the only reason Nike have done the promotion is to promote their brand. You get what I'm saying? So Nike doesn't care. And even the biggest trading platform, StockX, which is literally a stock market for shoes and resellable items, well, they just settled with Nike in August, at the end of August. And this lawsuit was going on for years. It involved NFTs being sold that were tied to real Nike shoes, and Nike didn't authorize this. And because most NFTs have absolutely plummeted in value, Nike has said that hurt their brand. And on top of that, StockX used to be seen as a safe place, but it turns out they were selling a lot of fake shoes. And the US District Court judge determined that StockX was liable for selling 37 pairs of counterfeit shoes. And you need to remember, guys, how many people are not going to clock that the shoes are fake? But when there's insane demand, that's what's going to happen. People are going to be more inclined to create counterfeits, to take advantage of the demand. I just remember signing up for these raffles on sneakers and things like that and just thinking, what is the point? And the nail in the coffin for me with my agenda against resellers, because there was a couple of times when I'd post on my story saying, does anyone have these shoes in this size? And everyone would be like, I can get them, I can get them, I can get them. Everyone's trying to drink. Then it becomes hell, and I'm just like, bro, for God's sake, why can't I just walk in the shop and get these shoes? And the shoe reseller from my area, where after she got mentioned in that song, she deleted me off Snap. Right before I was gonna I was gonna spend thousands with her at one time. But because she deleted me, I didn't end up spending the money with her. So Alicia Kicks, if you're watching this, you blocked that yourself. You would have made a whole bunch of pros off of that, bitch. Yeah, I said it. I fucking said it. Because in late 2023, when things began to recover post-pandemic, supply issues were sorted out. So you could walk into Curry's and get a PS5. That Pokemon card might still be worth something. And NFTs are dead. If we take a look at total sales, I mean, the total sales ain't too bad, but if we take a look at here, the peak, whoa, I remember I bucked my boy in Dubai. He got rich off of crypto. He made some good investments. I remember I bucked him in Dubai, and I was having this heated discussion with him, trying to tell you, bro, these NFTs are crap. And he's like, nah, bro, you should invest in it. You should buy one. Look at this one. Look at that. I'm like, bro, I'm not buying no NFTs. I really hope broski didn't buy no NFTs and hold on to them, bro. I hope he flipped them quickly, because look at this. Sales volume. And that's for the shoe market. It's dead. I'm seeing countless videos why sneakers are dead in 2024. I thought resale was dead. The hype sneaker is dead. It's all dead. And I call this market correction, because at the end of the day, these are shoes that are made in a factory in freaking Taiwan, or maybe not Taiwan. That's Nvidia's, Nvidia chips are made there. Made in a factory in like Bangladesh or something for like £5, being sold for like £170, and then being resold for like triple that. It was never going to last, because it doesn't make sense, because Nike can just make a whole bunch of them if they feel like it. And I'm sure a bunch of these replicas actually come from the same freaking factory. I can't see Jordan hype ever dying. I can see the hype coming back. We are in a recession right now. I mean, the government's never going to admit we're in a recession, because that will just make things worse. But all of the indicators say that we are in a recession. People don't have a lot of money to burn anymore, and we are paying back that free money. And that's for the bots. Well, you know, Ticketmaster's been in some crazy problems, because they say that they have been profiting off of resellers on their website. You know, on Ticketmaster, when you might not see any tickets for retail price, but you'll see tickets being resold. Ticketmaster is a crazy monopoly. Ticketmaster and Live Nation is a mad monopoly that does need to be broken up. Hopefully it is broken up, because it does affect the music industry, what I usually cover on this channel. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below any bad experiences you've had with resellers. I will be live streaming today at like 7-8 p.m. We're going to cover quite a few topics, and be sure to save my Spotify playlist for UK rap. If you're interested in UK rap, you want to know what I listen to, I want to get this playlist going and booming. Chung Lee, what do you think about all of this? Chung Lee said Stevie Wonder could have seen this coming. Well, all right. And also, guys, remember, it is the first of the month. It is October. There's 3 months left of the year. Well, 2 months left, but we're going to go through 3 months. It is winter season. It is grind season. It is time to lock in if you feel like you've wasted most of this year. There is still 25% of it left, because that's what I'm going to do. I want to see you guys lock in and see the benefits of the new year. Go into the new year with extra money in your pocket, you know, or a new mindset, or in better shape than you left last year. There's still time. Do not throw the whole year away, my people. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love to every single one of you guys watching. Have a blessed day.